Alright, we got today's haul video. It's I got Mr. S this weekend and we went out to Tupelo and got some went to GameStop and Hobby Lobby and just out and about. But and he got himself a little one of those glider airplanes. And I got a retro Cobra Viper. Here's the card back there. Get in the shot there. There we go. I was really wanting to find him, Dr. Mindbender there. They had the retro rock and roll there. But I got the classified version and I'm happy with that one, so I don't really need that one. But I do want that. I didn't get the classified version, but I'd rather have this one because he just, the deluxe one had like too much stuff with it. So this is the one. I also got some comics. There's so many of these that I need to complete arcs and stuff. I'm gonna do this in numerical order. Got Mr. S making a racket in the background. Oh, we got a podcat. I just noticed. That was old Phoebe. But we got number 34. And then I got number 94. That's not numerical. Well, whatever. I got number 94. And I got number 42. And I got number 38. Then I got number 57. And then I got number 60. Yeah, this one looks a little bit chewed up, but it's readable, so it's fine. And it says this is the first appearance of Chuckles. And what number was that? That was number 60. I said that already. Alright, well, like I said, I wasn't going to get this. I had the Viper 3-pack from GameStop, but this retro one looks really good. So they had them priced really good too. With my I already used my coupon for the month, so I didn't get any deals on them, but they had them priced down a little bit, so I went ahead and popped for it. Let's pop them open, take a look at them here. I need to sharpen my knife again. Oh, I usually sharpen my knives on whetstones. Okay. Alright, there's going to be some creaking and crackling, so if anybody's wearing headphones, you might want to turn the volume down. Alright. I really like this gun. This gun looks really cool. Can that come off? It can. Sweet. Oh, I didn't know. I've seen reviews and stuff for these. I don't think I ever paid attention to see if the suppressor comes off. It's got a little pistol. Is that coming on? It's a pretty cool looking pistol there. They come with stands. I do like them that they come with the stands like these, because it is, mine, I have a hard time posing mine because they like to fall over. And so I like them to come with stands. I just wish they had their name on it like the 25th series did. Let's see what else we got here. This is a pretty cool looking gun too. It kind of sort of looks like an MP5 with a grenade launcher attached to it, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm not by no means a gun expert. Does the clip come? Yeah, it does. The magazine comes out. Okay. All right, let's see. There's that. His glasses. His backpack. Jeez, man, get out of there. Oh my gosh. Get out of there, will you? There he goes. Alright, now. I gotta cut him out. Very carefully cut him out of here. Dang, I really need to sharpen this thing. There he is. Okay. Oop. Come on, get out of there. There we go. And let's see. Yeah, a little bit. Oh gosh, a little bit tight there. Yeah, pretty good. Pretty tight there. All right, what about that's pretty nice. That's nice and loose. That's loose. Yeah, let's see. These are pretty nice. What about the double jointed arms? They're pretty good. Nah, not too bad. What about this leg now? Yeah, still a little stiff, but not too bad. Let's see, does that flashlight come out? Nope. All right, looks like he's got a holster back here. Now, I do plan on getting the snake armor, so I might put one of the other Vipers inside of it. Let's see, helmet does not come off. Regular butterfly joints. I mean, these are pretty much the same as classified. They just look retro. Let's see. Let's put your backpack on here. See how well it holds on. Holds on very well. You can hear Mr. S in the background playing games on his Oculus. Let's see. Stand. Yeah, I was really hoping to find, I really like that version 4 Snake Eyes, I believe it is. The blue and gray. Because that's the one that I grew up on, and that's my favorite version of Snake Eyes. And I was hoping to find him at GameStop, but so far that's all they had was, they had him, they had the Crimson Viper, which I don't really care about, I'll just be honest. If that's your thing, no offense to you. But just all the Crimson stuff and the Tiger Force, and it's just not my thing. The Python Patrol, and I wouldn't mind having a Crimson Guard. I still don't have a Crimson Guard. I can get one, I just keep forgetting to order it. And they're really not that expensive on eBay either. I just don't think about ordering it. There's other stuff that I want more than when I get. I'm like, oh man, I meant to get that. But that's So he's got a pointing or a nose picker, whichever you want to say. He can pick his nose, or he can point at himself, or he can point and laugh. Ha ha ha. See how easy it is to. No, it's not too bad. See how you can point that way. Go that way. That way is to get out. I'd like to see the Cobra Rattler at that door. I still hadn't got the classified Rattler in yet, and it's driving me crazy. I got that little notification that said the end of October, or August, I mean. It'll be here at the end of August, and I'm like, ugh, I don't want to wait anymore, man. I want it now. It's my Rattler, and I want it now. Or I need it now. But yeah, so. He's got the up and down hand on that one. Oh, both of them's got up and down. Okay. I don't know which gun I prefer. I don't know which one I like. I don't know which one I like the best. I think I'll do the gray one, because that one looks the coolest to me. Does a magazine come out of it too? It does. Cool. And then, oh, sorry. Mimi just came up to tickle my leg. That tickled. I wasn't expecting her to. She just came brushed up against my leg, wanting attention, and kind of tickled. Little furry, her little furry self. All right, let's see. Yep, we got him on the. Got his finger. I got his nose picker on the trigger finger, or on the trigger. And then let's see. I wonder if this would be better for this. Let's see here. I need to get that thumb out of the way. Oh my goodness, there it goes. Sweet, there we go. Oh, it's bent. It is, it's bent. It ain't too straight. I guess that's like, that's that new corner shot. I'll just heat it up. And I got a vise, that, vise. And I can get it to, oh, that'd be funny. Who, me? Who, me? Who are you talking to? Anyway, I got a vise that I can heat this up and then clamp it together real tight. And that's how I usually make these guns straighten out. And this one's just a little bit curved too, not much. Got a little bit of a lean on it, but not too bad. All right, let's get his glasses up here, goggles, whatever you want to call them. I never understood that. If they have a helmet, why do they have goggles on their helmets? I mean, it does look cool, but in my head, it's like they can slide them over their head for like night vision, or like these are. I've always thought about these having as heads up as a heads up display. It'll display like like a compass, the time. And it'll have like little arrows showing where all his teammates are. And then somebody can give it a mission objective that it'll pop up on a screen. It'll tell him how far away he is. Kind of like like video games. That's where I got the idea from. And then that's where I got the idea from. And then it'll tell him which way to go, where things are. And then I just imagine the goggles, like he can like flip them down to like some extra, maybe some like extra sunblock, basically. It's like sunglasses. There we go. Or he can have it's like an extra pair. Like if his mask gets damaged, then he can slide those over as a little extra, as extra protection. But the Vipers were supposed to be your basic Cobra infantry, and I always thought as a Viper like the Marine Corps. I always thought them as like the Marine. Like I always thought the blue shirts. I always thought them as like the regular Army. Then you got these Vipers as the Marine Corps. Like like the tougher guys. But apparently these are supposed to be your standard trooper. But I'm like, they're so much better equipped though. Why are you gonna make your standard trooper better equipped? And the blue shirts be like the Marines. I'm like, to me, these guys should be the Marines. They're more equipped. They got vests and stuff on, and a couple of grenades, a couple of frag grenades. Looks like there's his backpack there. But yeah, he looks really good. I'm glad I got it, and I really like these that come with stands. I mean, it's just so much easier to stand them up, and I just like it. And it looks like you can put some blast effects in there. And that 3-pack, oh, excuse me, it's been a long day. That 3-pack Vipers came with a lot. If you don't have it, they came with a ton of blast effects. And I'm just not a big fan of blast effects. I'm really not. I can understand where I can see where they're cool, like if you're doing, like, pictures and stuff. I can see that being cool and stuff. Hey, Phoebes. I can see where where they could be cool for pictures and stuff, but to me, it's like you should have, make those extra. You got a big cat face. Yeah, what do you want, huh? Oh, don't knock the phone over. But, yeah. Nobody wants to see a cat butt. But yeah, like, to me, it's they should make like a pack of them separate that you can buy separately. If you want blast effects, you can make them, just come with like a big kit of them, like $30, and you got like this big giant thing of blast effects. And and I may have bought it that way, if it was just one pack, I mean, the only reason why I have blast effects is because it came with some of them, and like, I'm not even a big fan of them coming with all these extra hands. I mean, to me, I like their, oh, excuse me, I like their hands that can hold their weapons and stuff. Yeah, I do like that, but I'm like, to me, it's like, that's really the only hands that I personally need. I mean, again, it's not just about me, I understand that. I'm just saying I could go with that. I can personally go without them. But I mean, like fists would be pretty cool. I mean, fists are cool to have because then you can have them like fist fighting each other. And then it'd be cool to have, like during pictures you can have them like pointing and stuff, and you can have them pointing like which direction to go, like go that way, Which is, it's okay with extra hands. One thing I don't like stuff. I mean, this is when you put them on the shelf. I mean, this is what it's like. You just have all these extra pieces. So if I had my way, I would make a stand, but I would make a stand like this wide, about this wide, and about that thick, that you can just put all his extra hands and weapons and stuff in for storage. And then he can sit on top of his stand. All the loose stuff is contained inside of a container. You don't have to worry about cats knocking it loose, and because they if they get a chance to, they see this and they start doing that with it. And the next thing I know, it's gone because they done chased it around the house thinking it's a little toy, because they bat and do stuff like that. And so it's. And next thing you know, you're missing pieces because they done got on your shelf and saw something and pushed it off, little cheeky ingrates. But anyway, I'm rambling on here. This is what we got today. We had a pretty good day. We picked up Mom and Dad, and we went for a Thai for lunch, and it was we had a pretty good day. Then I got me a good new Joe or a Cobra. And I got to spend the day with Mr. S. Got some good comics. I got some more reading materials. Got some good reading materials now. And gosh, I really could use a nap. It's been it's like 96 degrees outside today, and it's been hot. It's been miserable. Humidity is at like 88%, and it's hot. It's humid. It's not even raining, and it's just that you get outside and it's hard to breathe, and it's just miserable. I hate summer. I like wintertime's my favorite time of the year. wintertime, of course, here in the South, winter is like at 50s. You know, I'm sure wintertime up north is more harsh, but winter here in this is like in the 50s and 60s, and that's I can tolerate it. I mean, it does get down to like 8 degrees sometimes, but it's not like consecutively. It'll be like maybe a week of it, and then it'll be right back up into the 50s. And but yeah, we get ice storms and stuff, and like it'll just be like everything here just shuts down because nobody knows how to handle the ice, and so everything just shuts down for a week until the ice melts. But anyway, I'm rambling. This was today's haul. I'm pretty happy. I'm glad I was able to. Glad I was able to get a new Viper. Like I said, I've been kind of sort of wanting them, but since I had that Viper 3-pack, he wasn't top on my list. But that's all they had there, and I was like, you know what? I have been wanting them for a little bit. I'll go ahead and pick them up. And they had marked the price down a little bit on them. Not much, but they did mark it down a little bit, so I figure I'll go ahead and get it. But anyway, everybody have a good day. Take care, and Cobra!